So the left's takeaway from Biden's speech at the Democratic National Convention appears to be, see, he's not senile. See, the guy can string two sentences together. See, he can give a speech even if he's rehearsed it 45 times. I'm struck by the unbelievably low expectations of this guy. And perhaps Trump has contributed to that, setting the bar really low so that Biden, basically by putting a subject and a verb in the same sentence, is now seen as a kind of oracle of genius and wisdom.
If you entrust me with the presidency, I will draw on the best of us, not the worst. I will be an ally of the light, not the darkness.
Of course, part of this is the courtier press. The press is sort of like the courtiers in the old French court, where every time the king says something, however pedestrian or inane, the courtiers all go, "Brilliant, my lord, wonderful, never heard anything so wise in my life," and so on. This kind of thing has become embarrassingly characteristic of the Acosta Stelter crowd. But I think the real issue with Biden isn't so much his mental competence, but his corruption. And this is an area where he has shown great competence.
I said, "You're not getting the billion. I'm going to be leaving here." And I think it was, 6 hours? I said, "I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money." Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired.
You remember during the impeachment hearings, the Democrats kept saying, well, he hasn't been proven to do anything illegal. There might be the appearance of impropriety, but there's been no impropriety itself. And this is actually the cunning of Biden over his career. A lot of the corruption that he has done has been legal corruption. So let me explain. Normally for a politician, if you collect money from someone, you have to disclose it. You have to disclose the stocks you own, who gave you what, even small amounts. But the loophole in the law is you don't have to disclose if your family members do it, if your brothers do it, in this case, James Biden, Frank Biden, if your son does it, Hunter Biden. So if you watch Biden's net worth over his career, it's gone up, but not that much. But it's the net worth of the brothers and the son that has risen to gargantuan levels. That's how the Biden family has become centimillionaires. Not because those guys are competent, most of them are complete losers, but they've been able to go to China with Biden, go to South America with Biden, go to Ukraine or cut deals with Ukraine, and there's huge amounts of money flowing in exchange for Biden either softening his criticism, as in the case of China, or in the expectation that he will deliver policies, favorable policies, in the case of most of these other countries. So in this sense, Biden is in the Hillary mode. He's been running a family racket, not that different from the Clinton Foundation. And this is ultimately why we have to root these people out. He's part of a swamp. He's been in the swamp for half a century. And it's about time he go from the swamp to the rocking chair.